So I spoke about a miscommunication with JWR. It had to do with my login account. I don't have access. So as I sit here, I don't have official documents to even post on my social media that this is my disqualification letter.
I'm sorry to say this. I'm not to disrespect Afua Asantewaa, but she's lying. She's lying about the fact that she had lost her login details. And if she says I'm lying, she should come and dare me. I will prove her wrong.
It's about to get tensions. One person is telling something, somebody is telling something else. Just at this point in the day, everybody is on Afua Asantewaa. Last week Friday, Guinness World Records people came to announce that Afua Asantewaa's Singathon was unsuccessful. Afua Asantewaa came out to say that she got the news, or the news came out when she was preparing for a certain program, and that at the right time she'll come and communicate the next step of action. Now today I'm seeing interviews around where Afua Asantewaa is selling a different story, saying that she didn't know. Meanwhile, others are saying that she knew and she hid the facts. I have the full gist on what is going on. I'm the Headless YouTuber, there's Headless Reactions. Now we all know what happened last week Friday. In case you don't know about it, there's a link in the description. You can go and check it out. But for the purpose of this video, let me tell you what happened. Someone made a video, I think on Wednesday, last week Wednesday, saying that Afua Asantewaa's Singathon was unsuccessful and that the Guinness World Records people have taken money from Afua Asantewaa for priority review, and they've chopped the money and they've disqualified her. Now somebody came to put this video on Twitter, and then Guinness World Records people came to announce that they have refunded Afua Asantewaa's money and her Singathon attempt was unsuccessful. So this is what started sparking rumors that, okay, Afua Asantewaa already knew that the Singathon was unsuccessful and she kept it to herself. But then today, Afua Asantewaa is telling a different story. And according to Afua Asantewaa, the logins that she has to log in to get into the portal to see whether she has passed the Guinness World Record or failed, she can't log in.
So I don't think I disappointed. Everybody has his or her notions, and we live in an era where when one person sparks up something, it catches fire without the actual victim given the opportunity to express his or herself. I would say that there is no way I will hold on to a result such as this. I am a very strong personality, and I believe in not giving up. And regardless of the outcome, being it successful or non-successful, I would have still shared with Ghanaians anyways. So I spoke about a miscommunication with JWR. It had to do with my login account. I don't have access. So as I sit here, I don't have official documents to even post on my social media that this is my disqualification letter. I can't access my account. So is the reason probably they went ahead of me to comment on somebody's post and it went viral. So I think that I haven't disappointed Ghanaians. The only disappointment may be that they didn't hear it from me first, which I apologize. It's beyond my control. And I know that in due time or at the right time, they will get to understand and believe my story.
Now, personally, I'm finding this very difficult to believe about their train. We'll go through all the evidence that Afua Asantewaa's team has presented and see whether it is a legit reason or it is a lie. But then, last week Friday, when this whole issue started, Kwame Dadzie from Joy FM stated that he has evidence or he has proof or intel that Afua Asantewaa and her husband, they knew the results of the Singathon already, but they decided not to tell. They knew it about a week ago, and they decided to sit on it. Now, the following day, which was Saturday, 24th February, Kwame Dadzie reached out to the Guinness World Records people to ask them that why was Afua Asantewaa's Singathon unsuccessful, and this was the reason that Guinness World Records people gave to Kwame Dadzie.
This was due to guidelines around rest breaks timings not being met. Rest breaks.
Yeah.
So when they went on breaks, I think sometimes they overstayed.
There were times that she overstayed
Yes.
Because of health reasons and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is what they've given to us as the reason she was disqualified.
Oh.
And that's the only reason they gave?
That's the only reason they gave.
Wow.
Yes.
So according to what Kwame Dadzie is reading, it is just, guidelines around the rest breaks. Probably she took longer rest breaks than she was supposed to take and all that. Hey, so that means if not for the rest break, she would have passed. But anyway, let's move on to the next course of action. People are not believing what Afua Asantewaa is selling, that she couldn't log in into her account. So when the Guinness World Records people sent her the results, she couldn't check the results. But then her team has come out with DMs, screenshots of DMs that they've had with Guinness World Records people, complaining to them that we can't log in. Now, let's start from 8th January. 8th January was when they made the upload of the Singathon. It was 8th January when they started uploading all the files to the portal of the Guinness World Records. And so Guinness World Records people sent them a DM saying, "Hi Afua, we can see you uploaded some footage over the weekend. Is this complete or would you still like to upload more footage? Many thanks, Josie." And then they replied that we are still uploading more, please. So now I think 2 hours later they came back to say that okay, all the uploads have been made. After that, on 25th January, that was when Afua Asantewaa and her team sent $650 to the Guinness World Records people so that they will fast track the verification process. Now, if you check the time they made the upload of the evidence, it was 8th January. So from 8th January to 25th January when they sent the money, you can see that time has already passed, about 3 weeks. And so that's why the Guinness World Records people said that they had already started verifying the results before Afua Asantewaa sent the money. Now, this is evidence that Afua Asantewaa has provided, that they sent the money on 25th January. And then they sent all these to Guinness World Records people. And the Guinness World Records people replied that, "Hi Afua, thank you for sharing. We've received this and we'll get back to you shortly." Okay. Now, according to Afua Asantewaa and her team, they received notification that they've received an email or the results from the Singathon on 13th February. But then they couldn't access the portal. And because of that, on 15th February, last 2 weeks Thursday, they sent this message to the Guinness World Records people that, "Hi Josie, it appears there may be an issue on your end that requires attention. I've been unable to log in to the portal for the past week. Despite multiple attempts, including resetting my password, I've had no success. It keeps saying user or password wrong, username or password wrong." Okay. And then the Guinness World Records people came to reply saying that, "Hi Afua, please send the email address you used or think you used and we'll look into this for you." And then she sent the email address. Now this was on the 15th of February, Thursday. And according to them, since then, the Guinness World Records people haven't gotten back to them. So at this point, they know that there's something in the portal, a message, but they can't access the message. And this is proof that they've brought that, okay, these are the exchanges we were going back and forth with the Guinness World Records people, telling them that we cannot log in. So we can't check whatever they've sent, whether the Singathon was successful or not. We cannot check. But then Kwame Dadzie has come back again to say that, hey, she's a liar. Watch this video.
I'm sorry to say this. I'm not to disrespect Afua Asantewaa, but she's lying. She's lying about the fact that she had lost her login details. And if she says I'm lying, she should come and dare me. I will prove her wrong.
With what?
If she says,
Evidence.
Listen, if Afua
What's the evidence?
Wait,
We
Andy.
won't tell you.
If Afua Asantewaa is telling the whole of Ghana that she couldn't tell us, Ghanaians, of her disqualification because she lost her login details, me, Kwame Dadzie, I'm saying she's lying. And if she wants to dare me, she should come and tell me, come out and say, Kwame Dadzie, you are lying, and I will prove her wrong.
But isn't that her
With
personal
what?
thing?
What do you mean by personal? When you announce that you're going to do the Singathon, wait, please. You say you're coming to do Singathon, and you sought our support. General public, media supported you.
Brands.
What is wrong with telling us that you've been disqualified? Even if you find it difficult to communicate that, find a better and nice way. Don't go about lying.
Yo, now, my question is, if Afua Asantewaa couldn't get access to her account to know whether the Guinness World Record was successful or not, how did people already know and made a video about it days before the Guinness World Record people replied? How did people know? If you that they sent the thing to you, you are saying you didn't know. You had no access to the information, so you couldn't even break it, whether you didn't know whether it was positive news or negative news. How did others know? We'll get deeper into that. But for now, dear Kwame Dadzie, one of the people who started interviewing Afua Asantewaa when this whole Singathon was about to start, they have groups that they've been chatting in with Afua Asantewaa and her team and all that. They were the people who linked Afua Asantewaa to voice coaches and, yes, he's saying that he has proof. And if Afua Asantewaa dares to come out with the proof that Afua Asantewaa knew the results, and she intentionally did not tell Ghanaians, and she sat on it, probably because she was expecting some deals and stuff. So this is probably fraud, practically fraud, because you knew the thing has failed, and you knew that if you come and tell the public, it may stop some deals from passing through for you. So you didn't tell anybody. Now, Afua Asantewaa is also saying that per the contract that they have with Guinness World Records, Guinness World Records were not supposed to come and bring out the results until Afua Asantewaa herself comes out with the results. So she doesn't understand why the Guinness World Record people came to post the results.
And it wasn't an official post, it was a comment, because in the contract we signed, until I decide to let it out, they can't.
Okay, so that's...
And until they log me in, I can't access we can try it right now, even with your phone. I can't access it. Mm. So how then do I see what exactly went wrong? Or, I can't hide it. My fear actually was not being able to achieve what I did, rather than letting people know whether I made it or not. Mm. I will not hide results for anything.
Well, what can I say? People were dragging them that they've taken your money and the thing didn't go through and they've chopped your money. So yes, the Guinness World Record people were saying that yes, we refunded her money. But now Afua Asantewaa is also saying that the money that they refunded, it has not reflected in her account. So she didn't even know that they have refunded her money.
So your money was refunded?
Earlier this month, and my bank did not notify me. Even the transaction we made, they saw it after 5 days. So if they refunded to me, refund is not confirmation of a success or unsuccessful attempt. Mm. They're refunding to me doesn't mean, even if they refunded it on this 8th of February, I did not receive I can give you details, my bank can clarify this. I did not receive anything of that sort.
Hey, this back and forth, they are more than table tennis. Coquette. But whatever it is, we will get to the bottom of this matter. Kwame Dadzie, I'm daring you to release whatever evidence you have. I'm daring you on behalf of Afua Asantewaa. Release it and let the Oja flow. Watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. We are still monitoring. And whatever comes out, I'll let you know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Yeah,